Anyway guys, in this episode I'm going to be talking about why I love the clown prince of crime himself, the Joker.
You can call me Joker.
So the first reason why I love this character is the fact that he has so many origins, or no origins, depending on how you look at it. Even the on-screen version have had very different interpretations, from the Jack Nicholson where he simply fell into a vat of acid like a lot of the comics, to the Heath Ledger Joker where he himself doesn't really know how he was created. He tells one story about how he got his scars, that it was his father, and then another story about how he did it to himself because his wife was irritating him or something. No one really knows. It's suspected that that version of him had some sort of post-traumatic stress disorder and used to be in the military or something like that, and then eventually ended up in Arkham Asylum and just went completely batshit and essentially came out and became the character that we know and love from that film. Pardon the pun when I said he goes batshit.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone.
Another reason I love the character is every single comic book, TV show, film, just graphic novel, whatever he's in, all of these mediums seem to just nail the character. And I don't know what it is about him, but it's just such an easy character to sort of get. Like, it's really hard to get him right, but then it just seems that every single time someone tries to get him right, they nail him absolutely. Even the games he's been in, even the likes of, you know, Injustice Gods Among Us, he just nailed his personality and his sort of mentality perfectly. And even from the recent Heath Ledger Joker, that was brilliant. It was a great new interpretation on the character, but it still worked. A lot of people were a bit skeptical at the time before the film came out, but then as soon as everyone's seen the film, they were like blown away by him. Literally, when anyone ever sees that film, Heath Ledger is just, sadly he's not with us anymore, and I would have liked to see him reprise the role in a couple more movies. Maybe we would have actually got more Dark Knight movies, but it's just one of those things. And while he was alive and while he did give us the performance of, well, I think the best performance of his career, I have seen some of the other things he's been in, but personally that is what I think he was best at.
Jingle bells, Batman smelt, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel, and the Joker got away. Crashing through the roof in a one-horse open tree, busting out I go, laughing all the way.
And even the toned down comic book version from the Golden Age, where essentially he was censored a lot on, I think the government or something like that told DC Comics that they needed to sort of tone him down a bit and make him still threatening and still sort of completely crazy, but less violent, because they didn't want people, well, they didn't want kids in particular to mirror that behaviour. But then eventually they just realised that's not real, it doesn't happen. You don't read something violent then instantly go out and do something violent unless you're a complete nutcase. So they just let him go back to the way it was. But even that version is just brilliant and still hilarious, and I just find it absolutely class.
Not a dwarf was stirring, not even a... Oh, well, a bad stirring, but if he more blows to the head, then he won't be anymore.
And as well as that, we have the brilliant vocal acting from Mark Hamill, who in my opinion was born to play the role. I mean, just look at his name. If you take the letters A-R-K-H-A-M from his name, you get Arkham. You know, like Arkham Asylum, the essentially madhouse in the Batman universe. So, you know, that's just a little bit of, I guess it's fate that's sort of decided that he would be born to play that role. And I really do love him. He's my favourite Joker of all time. I love the voice. Even when I read the Joker comics and the Batman comics now, regarding the Joker, whenever he's in there, I always read it in Mark Hamill's Joker voice. I don't know why, I just do, and it just makes it even more class than it already is.
He's got us running around ripping a lot of geek junk, but no cash. He won't tell us what his plan is, if he even has one. I want out.
If you insist.
Hey man, take it easy. I was just kidding.
So was I. Oops. No, I wasn't. That's also how we did it in my day.
And the final reason that I love the Joker is the fact that he's so iconic. Like, it's impossible to imagine Batman without him. Like, it's just impossible. They killed him off, spoiler alert, killed him off in Batman Arkham City, and even in Arkham Knight they just couldn't resist putting him in because he's that iconic. You just need him in there with Batman because he brings out all the characteristics of Batman's psyche, and it challenges him mentally and physically. And the Joker doesn't even really have any superpowers. He's just really intelligent and completely mental. Also, he has many unique concepts alongside him, from the Joker toxin that leaves his victims dead with an eerie grin across their face, which still gives me the chills today when I see it, but it's just a unique thing that's never been done before and never be done again in anything. It's just genius that the creators thought of that.
Breathe, David. Breathe.
To the electric hand buzzer and the acid flower that he walks around with, and his iconic pistol, which he obviously uses in a lot of different things, including the Arkham Asylum game and the comics themselves. And let's be honest, the Joker has done some messed up stuff in time, from the time when he paralysed Barbara Gordon by shooting her and then stripped her naked and took pictures of her and sent them to Batman, or sent them to Commissioner Gordon, and Batman found out as well. To the other time when The Dark Knight Returns, he breaks his own neck just to have the last laugh, as it were. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like if you did. So the Joker is actually the most evil character that's ever been created in comic book history, in my opinion, but you just can't hate him. So anyway guys, leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Comment on what your opinions are on the Joker. Do you love him? Do you hate him? What's your favourite Joker moments, or sort of things that he's been in? Joker storylines, Joker movies, that sort of thing, or portrayals of the Joker even. Subscribe if you enjoy my content in general. I'll see you next time guys. Take care.